This could be in the future, but he wants to be able to do shuriken with another
Kick.
kick.
What? What's up, guys? Today's guest is also a tricking phenom from Tumdra Gym. Please welcome to the JAMCast, Zen Kajihara. Hey Zen, how are you?
Good.
So I have to ask you, how long have you been tricking for?
3 years.
Wow, so even less than Shosei. And how did you find tricking?
で、たまたま見つけたトリッキングでした。
He came across it on YouTube.
And do you remember which YouTube video it was or who it was that you were watching?
Parkour Zen?
Oh, okay. And so, is tricking very popular in Japan, or how did you find it on YouTube?
これ前にちょっとだけパルクールをやってて、
Parkour.
その
Parkour. He did parkour for a little bit, and when he was looking up videos on YouTube, that connected to tricking.
How long did you do parkour for?
1年も多分やってなかったと思います。
Barely a year.
Ah, okay. And what made you leave parkour to do tricking? Did you find it easier or more fun?
全然トリッキングのこと分かんなくて。
First, he wasn't able to identify the difference of parkour and tricking, but as he started doing more tricking, he found tricking more fun, and now he thinks parkour is pretty hard.
What do you think is harder about parkour? Is it because it's outside concrete? Or is it the rooftops that's scary? Like, what do you think is different?
トリッキングをもう
It's doing it outside on hard floor, but also in different heights.
Yes, that's definitely something that is common amongst most trickers. That's cool. So do you still watch parkour videos, or are you now just fully dedicated to tricking?
たまに見る
He still does watches sometimes.
Ah, do you think that you'll ever go back and get back into that sport now that you have so many tricks?
いやでも今はトリッキング
Right now, he really wants to just get good at tricking and possibly in the future.
Ah, okay. Well, since we're talking about your tricking and your career, how often do you train over at Tumdra Gym? Are you there at the same time that Shosei is, or do you go at different times?
ほとんど
He practices about 5 times a week and usually with Shosei.
Wow. And what is those training sessions like? Are they very long sessions or are they short sessions? And are you guys constantly cheering each other on?
This is about 2 to 4 hours a day, and they do encourage each other. They're very supportive.
So are you the one filming him and is he the one filming you, or who films your videos for both of you?
いろんな感じでやってます。
They kind of video each other, but other people too.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay, cool. And so when you started tricking, did you find it easy at first or was it hard for you? And what made you continue to keep training?
なかなかできなかったんですけど。
At the beginning, it was really hard for him. He wasn't able to do B2 for a while, but tricking gave him a community that he didn't have in parkour, and that's what made him continue.
Wow, that's really cool. How big is the community that you train in locally? Is it just a small group of you that train together, or is there a lot of you?
メインで練習してます。
His core group is 5.
Ah, and Shosei is one?
Yes.
Ah, okay. That's cool. And are you guys all the same age, your 5 friends?
みんな同じ年ですか?
ほとんど一緒で
They're all around the same
最
age.
初ですね。
So, right now, when you were training, is it still fun for you, or do you feel a lot of pressure as well because so many people are watching your gym?
プレッシャーを感じるっていうのは
He doesn't feel pressure. He focuses on what's fun for him.
Nice. And what is the most fun for you? Do you like doing spins? Do you like doing kicks? Or is there a part that's your favorite?
筋もキーです。
He loves all spins, kicks, and flips, and especially he loves when they're all incorporated into one move.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Is there a move that you do that is the favorite of yours, or do you have a favorite move to do?
自分の動きで一番好きなのはありますか?
一番好きなのはやっぱり手裏剣がかっこいいと思いますね。
Shuriken. Ah, how long did it take you to learn that move? Was it hard to learn, or did you get it pretty fast?
こうなんかその時に調子が良かった時にあったんで、
He was in a good place when he was learning it, so it didn't take a lot of time.
Wow. And normally when you have a new move that you want to train like Shuriken, do you drill it every single day, or do you try it and then take a break and then try it later?
He practices the moves that feel good for him that day.
And now, have you ever had any injuries from falling or for trying new tricks?
He's never had any big injuries, but same as Shosei, he has had aches and sores.
Okay. And we've kind of seen you guys grow and get a little taller in the last year or two. Do you feel any difference now that your body is changing?
どういう感じどういう感じ
He does feel different.
Is it easier or harder now? Do you have more power because you're getting taller?
がその筋肉とかもついてきてやりやすくなります
Because his muscles have also grown, it's become easier.
Okay, sounds good. And as you continue to train with Shosei, how do you guys decide what you're going to train that day? Do you just go to the gym and feel good, or do you have a plan every week?
でやるっていうよりかはその日ちょっとやって遊び
He doesn't really, they don't really think ahead, they just do it, and if it's fun, they start thinking of variations they can do of that move.
In your style, we have kind of noticed you like to do longer combos. Do you do that by choice, or do you just end up going because your body has momentum?
そういうのが好きだからっていうのがあって
He likes doing longer
一つの
combinations, and he likes putting different kind of variations within that long combination.
Wow. Okay, sounds good. Is there a move that is hard for you? I know you said you like to do shuriken. Is there a move that you hate?
難しいと思う動きはその縦回転系
Quad full gainer
普
switch,
通に
those are difficult for
ク
him.
ワッドフルとか
Wow. Well, quad full is a hard move, so I understand. Is there any move that you haven't landed yet that you're dreaming of or your brain is thinking about that you want to accomplish?
夢みたいな感じではその手裏剣プラスもう一周の技ができたらいいなっていうか、まあ、やりたいなと思ってます
This could be in the future, but he wants to be able to do shuriken with another
Kick.
kick.
What? Is that possible?
頑張ります
He's gonna try.
Do you have a name or not yet?
その名前は考えてますか？動きます。Not yet.
Wow, that is really crazy. Are there any people that you watch out there? I know you get to train with Shosei every day, but is there anyone else that you watch in the community or on YouTube?
あとはアンドレっていうロシアのトリッカートリアっていうそのロシアのトリッカーあとはマイケル・ガスリーとかですね
Okay, I know those names too. Okay, cool. And do you feel any pressure because you come from the same gym as Shosei? Or do you think it helps you be able to relax more because he has a lot of attention sometimes?
プレッシャーを感じることは全くなくて逆にその
He doesn't feel any pressure. In fact, it's a lot of fun being there with him, and they push each other.
It's really cool. When I was a kid, I had nobody to train with, and I think it's very lucky that you have a whole group to train with together.
ですね。
How long ago did you guys move from Tumdra 1 to Tumdra 2 gym?
今年の夏前ぐらいです
Before this summer.
Ah, and do you ever go back to the old gym or do you only stay at the new one?
ほとんどないです
Hardly ever.
Ah, okay. I like the new floor. Do you like the red floor better than the old floor? Or how come you never go back?
フロアは赤よりは狭いんですけどその
He loves the red floor more because it's big, so he's able to do longer combinations.
僕は
Ah, okay. Sounds good. Okay, cool. And now when you were training together and you guys are out there landing new moves and new tricks, how do you decide what you're going to do when you guys battle as a team? Do you guys decide one person does something and you do something else? Or do you know each other so well from training?
いやチームの時は
Competing as a team, if they're doing the same moves, they do talk about it ahead.
Okay. And because you guys train together and know each other's moves, is it feel weird when you have to battle each other?
なんかその興奮するというか
No, he gets excited.
Ah, okay, okay. Do you want to battle him more in the future, or would you prefer to be on his team, 2-on-2?
好きなんでどっちもしたいです
He wants to do both.
Ah, okay, sounds good. And so when you're not training, are you very private too? Do you keep your training separate from your everyday life, or do you always watch YouTube videos and always think of training?
ビデオとか見たり
He watches a lot of tricking videos on YouTube.
YouTube でずっと見てたりします。
Ah, okay. And so how often do you film stuff for yourself? Do you film every session just like Shosei to study?
はい、します。
Ah, okay. And so in your tricking career right now, where do you see yourself going in 5 years from now too? Do you have any goals or do you want to go do a different career and job?
5年後、まあその今ちょっとその YouTube とかも最近頑張るようにしてて、5年後は
He's trying to put more effort into his YouTube videos, and in 5 years, he wants to be traveling the
を
world.
取りながら世界
Just like
大会回りたいです。
Okay, just like Kyle Skelly from Plan Zero. Ah, okay, that's really, really cool. Sounds good. Is there a favorite battle that you have done so far or a favorite place that you've got to travel? And so when you're out there tricking and you're going to do a new move, do you ever get nervous about what could happen?
緊張するんですけど、
He does get nervous a little bit doing new moves, but he only does new moves if he knows that he's able to image himself doing it and he is confident about it.
大きな緊張はないです。
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And now when you guys are training, do you guys listen to very loud music to get pumped up or what is the environment like at Tumdra?
タンドラ自体はスピーカー
Oh, they have speakers here and they play music that pumps them out.
をつけなくて
Ah, what kind of music do you listen to pump up?
ラップ系の曲が大好きです。
Raps.
Ah, American rap or Japanese rap?
アメリカのラップか日本のラップ。
アメリカのラップです。
Ah, okay, cool. And so, do you study in school right now too? Are you going to school full time? And are you a good student?
He doesn't do well in school.
But it's okay, you're good at tricking. That's funny. What do your parents think of it? Do they care about school or do they rather want you to focus on tricking and get better?
They do care about his grades, but they want him to do what he is passionate about.
That is very cool to have supportive family like that and also have a supportive gym.
そういう家族がいていいですね。
はい。
And so, where do you think that you will continue to take your tricking? Do you think that you're going to continue to try to do new moves? Do you want to invent new moves or do you want to land moves that already exist?
まあ
He wants to be inventing moves.
限界を
Ah, okay. And when you go to invent moves, how do you think of them? Do you see something and get inspiration or do you just dream about it one night?
たまに
Sometimes he dreams about it, but usually he just goes and does it.
I wish it was that easy for everybody. So, for you, now that you are able to travel and you're starting to get the chance to battle more people, do you ever get intimidating having to battle adults? Would you rather just battle kids your age?
っていうのはなくてみんな平等に緊張するんです。
He doesn't feel any difference battling kids or adults, but when he is battling his friends, it's more fun.
緊張よりも楽しいが勝ちます。
Oh, so you like to battle your friends. Is that because you know their moves or just because you can make fun of them later?
一緒に笑ったりする思い出になるからです。
Oh, because it becomes a good memory battling with his friends.
Okay, cool. Is there anyone that you haven't battled yet that you want to battle, or is there anyone that you want to have a rematch against?
バトルしたことない人でヨハンとバトルがしたいです。
He wants to battle with him.
Oh, wow. Yo, okay, sounds good. That would be pretty crazy to see. So for you, as you're continuing to train right now, and as you continue to get better and stronger, do you think that you're going to hit a point where you're going to run out of moves to do? Or is there something that's hard that you'll always train for?
He does always want to, it always pushes him to just continue to practice, but knowing that there are moves that he can't even imagine now pushes him more.
Okay. And since you have only been tricking for 3 years, which is very new, have you seen the scene in Japan continue to grow since you started 3 years ago?
その僕が始めた頃に比べたらもう今までその
It's expanding, and moves that were hard, a lot of people are able to do now.
Yep, I 100% agree with that. That is definitely true. And then do you have any personal goals for yourself in the next few years? Is there anything that you would like to accomplish, whether it's a trick or life?
トリッキングし続けて、そのさっきの
Right now, his goal is to continue to travel around the world, tricking and having fun.
その時楽しいと思えることができるっていう。
Awesome. Those are all like really great goals to have. And we're lucky that we get to watch you and track your journey since you're so young. I'm sure it'll go a lot longer. Well, before we get out of here, can you look into that camera and tell people where to follow you online on your Instagram?
Zen Kajihara です。
Hi. And as always, guys, please be sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe for brand new episodes each and every week. Join us every Monday for brand new jam breakdowns and every Friday for brand new JAMCast interviewing influential members of the moving community like Mr. Zen Kajihara itself. As always, guys, I got to give a special shout out to Mr. Connor Simon for running the cameras and the switch wrap as always. Got to give a special shout out to our guest this week, Mr. Zen Kajihara. And as always, guys, coming through, I'm your host, Travis Wong. Thanks for joining us here on another JAMCast. Until next time, we'll see you all soon. Peace.